Hello my lovelies and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be testing out a new hair tool. This is the very first cordless heated hairbrush straightening tool. This is by the brand Daphne. This right here, this is their cordless tool that is retail right now for $199 US. This right here has a maximum of 30-minute usage charge depending how you use it. It also has only one temperature setting, set at 185 degrees Celsius, which is roughly 365 degrees Fahrenheit. And the best part, it's cordless. It does come with its own little charger and a charging block, which I appreciate. We're just gonna do a first impression, see how it is on my natural hair after it has been air dried. This is what my hair looks like. It's a little bit of a wave. It's textured after it's air dried, so I'm really curious to see if it's going to sleek my hair, straighten my hair, get rid of that frizz, and make it beautiful, sleek, and straight, and frizzless. And this does say that it is a ceramic surface, so nothing really special about the bristles, but the one thing I do want to say, the bristles in the center, in that purple coating, they kind of bounce. You touch them and they bounce, so that's fascinating. The outer bristles, they don't move, and there are different style bristles and different lengths, different sizes. So they do say that that's kind of the technology that's supposed to give a beautiful finish, a beautiful, sleek, straight look to your hair. Let's turn this on. They only have on-off button right here, so let's turn this on. Okay, so the blinking red was an indicator that the battery was heating up, and then it did a short little beep, and now it's a continuous white LED. That's what they're saying. Now it's ready for use. Let's section my hair off, and I want to see how well it's going to straighten. And I am going to compare some sections to one of my favorite hairbrush straighteners. This is by Tymo. This is a type of hairbrush straightening tool I like. I don't like these bristles, but maybe this will change my mind. Okay, so it's saying just start from the top and just hold the hair and just brush it through. Okay, did a pretty good job, but it literally ripped my hair out. Did a pretty good job though, right? It definitely didn't. It definitely didn't straighten it. It definitely just, well, it straightened it, but it didn't smooth the hair. I didn't sleek it out. You know what I mean? That makes sense. That did a pretty good job. All right, let's go on the next one. You definitely have to put tension while holding the hair, just to make sure, you know, it does a good job. Not bad, not bad. Let's go this way. Yeah, my bristles, my hair is not liking these bristles. They're not soft and they keep pulling my hair out. But I like that it's straightening it, but my hair is still really frizzy, and I feel like I would want to go over with a flat iron after this, because you guys see that frizz. The hair is not wanting to chill out. And I feel like I'd rather just go in with a flat iron instead of a brush, because it's already way too much heat on my hair. Yeah. Let me heat up this bad boy right here. And I'm gonna heat it up to a very similar temperature as this. Yeah, that's the one thing. I think I did a really good job, honestly. But I still would want to go over with the flat iron to really sleek my hair and smooth my hair after, because you can still see quite a bit of flyaways happening because the hair just does not want to become really nice and smooth. That's the issue here. It's not smooth. All right, my brush is heated up. Let's do this side right here. Same thing with this brush. You have to put tension on the hair. You're basically using your fingers as another plate to kind of help push the hair through. So something like this, I like it because you can get a much bigger section of hair, and the hair is actually quite smooth the way it goes down. Or not the way it goes on, the way it looks after. It's super shiny. I can get like really big sections of hair. Wide and thick sections of hair. Like on this side, I feel like the hair is very, just the way it moves, it has body, it has shape to it. You can control the shape, I guess, the way you want it to lay on your head. And I just think it's very smooth. It definitely is still not as straight and smooth as a flat iron because, I mean, it has two plates that go on the outside and on the inside of the hair. This just goes whichever way you place it on your hair, either on the top or on the bottom. So that's kind of the thing. It's not going to be as sleek, straight, and very smooth as a flat iron result will give you, but I think this is really close to a flat iron. I even compared this, I think, to what the Dyson Corral straightener, and actually held its own really well. I'm really impressed with the way this worked on my hair compared to the Dyson. But just the way it moves and the way the hair looks after, like this just looks super frizzy. It's not as smooth, even though it's straight. I just don't like how it looks. I prefer this side right here. It's so much shinier also. And I'm wet multiple times over this section of hair, and it's not as good in my opinion. So we're at 75% already, and it's been what, like 10 minutes? Not even? 10 minutes, okay. I just don't like the price. For $200, it should be a lot better. I mean, you're paying essentially for the battery, but the battery, you know, it's only 30 minutes, if that, and it doesn't perform that well. And there's so many ways you can use a hairbrush straightener, whichever way you feel comfortable, you know? We're down to the second LED, which is, I think they said 50%. Yep, 50% left. Oh man, it's pulling out so much hair. I have to go multiple times over the sections of hair to get best results. Which is fine. Which is fine.
Texture here. Would you be satisfied with that?
I think it depends how straight, smooth, and sleek you want your hair. But I think we can all agree, like, my hair still looks quite frizzy from the top to the bottom, but I do think it's giving it a very consistent look. It's not the best result, but it's very consistent from top to bottom, which I think is great, you know? And then if you really want that sleek, straight look like I prefer, just go in with the straightener, you know, towards the end or towards the bottom. Like that will, you know, if you feel like your hair straightener, your flat iron, you have to go multiple times over a section of hair to get a really sleek, straight, and smooth, maybe try like a hairbrush straightener first to really kind of go over everything, get rid of those knots, kind of, you know, smooth everything out, and then go in with a straightener to really sleek the ends, sleek it from top to bottom, you know? I think somebody would enjoy that, but if you're trying to achieve similar or even better results in comparison to a flat iron, you will never get it with something like this. And a flat iron just doesn't get the job done for you, I would try something like that. Not that one in particular, because you can get a cheaper one online elsewhere. You don't need a $200 tool like that. I think that's comparable to the GHD because they're very similar. I think GHD also has one temperature setting and 365 Fahrenheit, and they're similar priced.
Is GHD called one of the best?
Supposedly, yeah.
Can you prove that it wasn't?
Well, in my opinion, it's not the best. This outperformed it.
It did not perform, it blew it out of the water.
Yeah. All right, we're down to 25%. Hopefully we will finish this side right here. We charged it for how long? I charged it literally overnight. I'm trying to take really big sections just to see how it performs. Trying to go slower so make sure everything has and even heat. Pulling out so much hair. Okay, that's just one pass. Did pretty good, but definitely very frizzy. Second time, it's a lot smoother, and I can go a lot faster. All right, means it's dying. Okay, so looking at the results, I think we can all agree that the right side, for being sleek, smooth, and straight, I think it outperformed the Daphne side. So the Tymo, in my opinion, is much better than the Daphne. So right is better than the left. It's very consistent from top to bottom. The thing is, it also pulled my hair out, but not as bad or as much as the Daphne tool. I do want to say that this works a lot faster. It has a lot more real estate, so you can grab a lot bigger sections, thicker and wider. Hence, you'll get done a lot quicker and faster than using something like this, because the brush head is actually quite small, so you need to use smaller sections and not as thick. So you'll get the best performance for your hair. In my opinion, I don't think this tool is worth $200 because the battery is not that great. It doesn't last as long, and the brush head is a little bit too small. This is the standard type of a hairbrush straightening tool. It should work really good. It should work with one single pass, maybe two if you really want to get that really sleek, smooth look with a hairbrush. But this right here, it definitely is a little underwhelming in my opinion for the results. My hair looks really dry. It kind of looks fried in comparison to this side where there is body and movement to the hair, and it looks really smooth and sleek. I'm gonna keep saying smooth and sleek because that's the look and the results that I want when I'm straightening my hair.
I mean, I think that tool is $75 max.
Cordless tools, they're gonna be still quite expensive because there's not that many options on the market, so people can overprice their tools in my opinion. But hopefully there's gonna be more options in the market, and the batteries are gonna get cheaper and cheaper and better as the time goes on. But this right here, it's definitely not $200 worth. It doesn't perform at a $200 level. This performs at a $75 to $60 level with the battery. If it was something like this with a cord, this would perform like at a $30 level in comparison to this. Please let me know if you have tried this particular hair tool on the market or just this type of a hairbrush straightener. Have you tried this, and have you tried this? Which one do you prefer? What kind of hair type do you have? Please share your experience with all of us down below. But for now, you guys, thank you for watching, spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next one very soon. Bye.